everybody, it's me, John Ward, and we are back with the Indie Film Cafe end of the month haul. And what that is that we have 5 Blu-ray and we have 20 DVDs, but they are divided into 10 each. Paul's going to be doing a little something different today. So I'm here with Jonathan A. Moody and Paul A. Presenza.
How's it going?
Okay, good. And since I'm hosting this one, I go first. And
hostess with the mostest.
That's right. And you know, if they're hot, why not? Is our line for today. But I guess, yeah. And so what I got here, none of these are Dollar Tree, not one. These are all so my first one is something that I was promoting. I guess I'm promoting on Facebook, which is the Amityville double feature from Wild Eye Releasing.
Oh my God, I've never seen that before.
And so we got Mark Polonia here.
This is
and
one
Dustin
of those
Ferguson
movies
here.
from Dustin Ferguson.
I'm sorry. It is not from Dustin Ferguson. It is from Dark Infinity. Get that right.
Yes, Dark Infinity produced it. Dark Infinity directed
Which is
it. Dark
Dustin
Infinity
Ferguson,
was one of the writers. Dark Infinity acted in it. Dark Infinity, yes. So it is Dark Infinity. Even though it does say,
yeah, that's what he rebranded himself as for like 5 minutes, and then he changed it back to,
Yeah. He made a post that said, "My films are so dark, and I plan on directing forever. So my films are now. My name is now called Dark Infinity."
Okay,
yes,
first of all, there's a lot of wrong in that sentence because all his movies are not dark. Most of them are very light. That's a whole nother
crap. Infinity,
and then Infinity, yeah, he probably will go to as long as he possibly can, but eventually he is going to die himself. So technically, you can't even call it Infinity.
I haven't seen Amityville Hood yet, so I'll keep my mind open.
I'm not. I watched both today, and I'm not going to say anything about them. But on the back here, it does say directed by Dustin Ferguson. It does not say Dark Infinity.
But you did show me, me his what is it?
His rapid menu.
Well, no, but you also showed me like a clip of it says directed by Dark Infinity on the DVD, right? On the actual
film, it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do that on the back cover, but whatever.
Probably just advertise it as Ferguson, because all the rest of their stuff is Ferguson. Because this is actually part 3. So Amityville Toy Box, Amityville Clown House come before it.
But wait, I mean, they're all connected. I didn't think Amityville Hood was actually.
Yeah, there's
I didn't know that
ton of footage from Toy Box and Clown House in this.
Oh God! Yeah. So it's a Puppet Master 7, 8. No,
yeah, it doesn't.
Whichever one it was that had the clip show. That's most of the movie.
If they had gone full Ouija shark with this and have like a fake Donald Trump at the end or something, saying, yes, the possessed weed, now send it across the country or something, then I probably would have liked it. But they didn't go full Ouija shark with it. So
that just sounds too much like Full Moon, like with Evil Bong and stuff.
This is it's very Mark Polonia. It's very Full Moon. I think there's even a couple characters that are like named from people from like Pulp Fiction in this, like Darius or something like that. So we'll move on now.
Okay, let's move on from this, please. We've talked too much on this.
Way too much better movies. So
1 second, guys. Okay, hold
on. Okay, so as I was saying, I was getting to the second one, to the second Blu-ray, and that is Bay of Blood.
Bay of Blood. I've heard of that. I think, Paul, do you have that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's also known as Twitch of the Death Nerve.
I don't have the Blu-ray, but I have the DVD.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, Friday the 13th Part 2 is Bay of Blood. A lot of the murders come from this film. It's Mario Bava. It's one of my favorite films from him, and this is from that Kino Classics.
Mm-hmm.
Bava's awesome.
It's been sitting here for a while. I've wanted to show it, but I always forget, so I figured I'd do it now.
Bava-rific.
Oh yeah, and then the next one I ordered at the same time of Bay of Blood, and it's The Soldier. So it's James Glickenhaus, who also did The Exterminator, Shakedown, McBain. That's Christopher Walken, and then the other one has like Peter Weller in it, and this is really great as far as an '80s action movie goes. It's pretty bloody. It even has a guest appearance by Klaus Kinski.
Cool.
So it's really good. I watched it when I got it, and this is from that Kino. Is it
Kino Lorber?
Kino Lorber.
Yeah. So that's from that. So
I remember when that came out, but I never actually saw it.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's worth watching if you can find it on, wherever, then, Tubi or whatever. Check it out.
I was going to say, it sounds like it's probably on Tubi, I bet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it must mean something if these guys are releasing it. So,
So maybe it's not on Tubi because I'm going to look it up real quick. Soldier? I know there's another movie called Soldier that's like...
It's 1982.
Yeah, The Soldier, apparently. And it is on
Ken
Tubi.
Wall, yeah.
Ken Wall, Alberto Watson,
Yeah.
James Glickenhaus.
Yeah, Glickenhaus is a very, very underrated director. I mean, he did some great action movies in the 80s. And then finally, after 2 months, I got my scanners.
Nice.
So
wait.
Criterion.
So that was Barnes and Noble?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that Criterion?
Yeah, it's a Criterion. He did it for the Criterion sale, and so they must have basically took too long for that.
Well, so it was taking so long to get. I contacted them, and they said, "Yeah, it's lost. We don't know where it is." So now I have.
Did they send it to you?
Of it. So they resent it to me, and then only a couple days later, the other one showed up.
Nice.
Well, there you go. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I guess you got 2, or
I got 2 now. So,
darn the luck.
Then for my last one, and this is one that my buddy Cliff worked on. I wanted this for a long time. Joe Lujan actually told me about it, so I went, "Ooh, I got to pick it up." And that's the Wreck collection.
Oh, cool.
And it's all 4.
It's like that's a found footage thing, right?
Yeah, I've never seen those.
Found footage zombie.
Yeah. two of my least favorite subgenres put together into one.
But there it is, Blu-ray producer, Mr. Cliff McMillan. There it is, right there.
Nice.
So he was upset that I got the Street Fighter DVDs from another company, and he's like, those are just like Laserdisc ripoffs, like they're Burns or something. And I'm like, oh shit, no, I didn't know that. So when I bought this, I told him I bought it. He's like, well, thank you for that at least. It was like $40 so it's like $10 a movie.
I'm sorry, but Cliff sounds like he's I don't know. Just a little bit too much.
No. I mean, but he runs a business. So
I know he doesn't want you getting shit.
Well, and he doesn't, because they released the Street Fighter movies, the Sonny Chiba films, and they're like actually from the prints, and they're from the original source. I guess the ones that I bought, which was that VCI or something, they had them for like $3 something or $5 each. So I bought them all, not knowing. And Cliff's just like, yeah, those are taken from the Laserdisc, transferred on the DVD. I'm like, I had no idea. I mean, I don't know. They were at a good price, so I bought them. So I thought I would make him happy and tell him, yeah, I bought this. So he was happy about that.
Good.
So, all right, so those are my 5.
All right, Paul's next.
All right, so my 5 DVD or Blu-rays are kind of a mixed bag. The first 3 I got at Scares the Care. So, first one we have is Bloodlust Zombies with Alexis Texas.
She's a porn star, isn't she?
She's a porn star, yep.
Alexis Texas? That right?
Yep, a film by Dan
probably
Lance.
Was her plan, right?
Blood, Sex, and Mutants. So
Blood, Sex, and Mutants. All right.
I have not heard of that film.
Uh-huh. You might have heard of this next one then. This one stars Natasha Lyonne, Chloe Sevigny, and Meg Tilly, and it's called Afterbirth. I'm sorry, Antibirth.
Antibirth, yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know much about it.
No.
Yeah.
Are these potential blue cheese movies?
The first one is.
Okay. Anti-Birth. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Anti-Birth is probably a decent horror film. I'd have to go back and do a little more research on it. But when I saw the cast, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm grabbing it.
All right.
And then finally, I managed to get a copy of a movie I've always enjoyed, and it is the director's cut of Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah,
especially that director's cut. Yeah,
he just died, unfortunately, too.
You know, I met him once when I worked at a movie theater in Pasadena. I worked at United Artists, and we were showing Waterworld, and he was there for a different. I think it was In the Line of Fire. We're doing a sneak preview of like one of those like secret ones, and I was in the lobby sweeping, and he walked up to me and goes, "Have you seen Waterworld?" And I said, "Yes." And he goes, "What did you think?" And I said, "It's Road Warrior on water." And he goes, "That's why I didn't do it."
Oh, he was going to direct it?
I guess he was up for it. Yeah, it would make sense.
Who did direct that movie?
A wise move.
The Costner's main guy, that Reynolds.
Oh,
the same guy who did Robin Hood.
Oh, okay. So yeah, well, then there you go. Because Costner was like, I got somebody who'll do it.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Last two. This is one I found at thrift store, and I actually didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I grabbed it, and it is the first Matrix movie.
Paul, I am surprised.
Yeah.
That does not seem like a Paul movie.
4K, I think. You know, the first one.
Well, I like the first one. The rest I'm pretty bored.
The first one is legitimately good. Yeah.
The first one's legit good. And I figured on Blu-ray it's got to be even better.
Oh, yeah.
And then finally we have a stinker that I found at the dollar store. And this is The Day of the Living Dead.
Yeah, and look who directed it.
Thomas Churchill.
Yep.
Who did many Amityville films.
Yep. There you go. I did not know that was at I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. I haven't gone to there in a while.
That's an old one. I picked that one up like months ago. So that must be some old stock. I've hit 4 Dollar Trees in the last week. Really nothing new. I only found a few things. I asked the woman, and she did say, this was yesterday, that they did get a shipment in, but they don't put them out on the weekends. So yeah, maybe this week would be a good time to check if the other Dollar Trees got them in too. But nothing. They've been empty.
Yep.
As far as new releases go, they got shit for everything else.
Yeah, I hear you. It's all stuff I've already trolled through.
All right. That was it? That was your last one?
That's 5 for me.
For your Blu-rays. All right. So first 3 are Dollar Tree movies, and then the other 2 are Redbox. So they don't have a cover. Like you can actually buy Blu-rays and DVDs from Redbox, you know, for like $5, you know. It's actually a pretty good deal if there's something you actually want. But it's all the stuff that probably Paul wouldn't want because it's all Hollywood, you know, the typical Hollywood stuff. So first off, I got Shimmer.
I got that one, yeah.
I don't know much about it, but it's SP releasing, so it's got to be terrible and fun, you know.
That's a good endorsement.
Right, there you go. I should be their spokesperson.
Yes.
Then next is a Rendell. I have this on DVD.
I have it,
but
on
I was
DVD
like, I need
too.
to have it on an upgraded, you know, Blu-ray if I can. And it's Rendell Dark Vengeance. So there you go. Then there's lastly is a Jeffrey Dean Morgan Famke Janssen Kush Jumbo movie called The Postcard Killings.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
I don't know much about it, but I don't know anything about it, but it's got Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I got it on Blu-ray. Yeah, I only got it for the actors. I have no idea.
Yeah, it'll probably not be great, but you know, most of the Dollar Tree stuff, it's generally you might find a diamond in the rough, but most of the time they're pretty just rough. And then I got 2 Blu-rays from the Redbox, and one was the Spider-Man No Way Home Blu-ray, which eventually I'll get the 4K, but for now, it's nice to actually just have the movie whenever I want to watch it and stuff. And another one I'm going to get for 4K eventually is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I want to see that. Yeah.
So both of them are, when I saw that was there for like $5, I was like, I got to grab that. So, that's a good deal for a Blu-ray. I mean, once again, I don't like that they don't come in the covers or anything, but as of right now, a lot of these things, I bought things that I just either don't plan to actually own on regular, Blu-ray or whatever, or things I am planning to upgrade to 4K eventually. Just right now, I'll take this as a Blu-ray, for a cheaper Blu-ray. The other ones being like I had that stupid Blumhouse. I think I did Freaky, but I also did the other one, the one that's based on the Fantasy Island. Ugh, awful. Ugh. Yeah, but see, I bought it without seeing it, and now I don't get it.
Oh man, only if you've heard my rants on that. One, those guys don't make good movies at all, and
they used to. They were good.
I don't
before.
think so. Truth or Dare was horrible. It's like they never watched. Like they have no idea what Truth or Dare is. Fantasy Island is like they never watched the TV show. Because that's not what Fantasy Island is. They totally blew their load in making sequels by telling you the secret of the island. It's like, what? You should have done this like 3 movies down the road. You shouldn't tell it now. You tell it when you say, oh yeah, this is going to be the final movie. Then you tell the secret of the island.
Yeah. Be thankful. Now you don't have 3 more movies to suffer through.
Good point.
Yeah, very I don't think they'll ever make another one. They bombed so bad.
They're horrible.
So anyway, that was my 5. So I guess on to your first 10 DVDs.
All right. So my first 10 are Dollar Tree. So I was able to find through like the 4 stores that I normally go to. I didn't find 10. So I had to include some that were older, but I haven't brought up, yet on the show. So the first one is, now these are the newer ones. The first one is The Intern.
Oh, okay. I've seen that. I don't think I've seen it. But
De Niro, right?
Yeah, it's Robert De Niro movie.
It's, as Jonathan would say, it's cute. It's a cute film. It's cute.
I probably would say it's cute. It looks cute.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie. And then also got Mortal Engines.
I heard of that. I think I saw that at one of the Dollar Trees.
Bombed beyond belief in theater. Like this was supposed to be like a whole new series, and it bombed.
Yeah, I think
but the effects and everything look pretty cool. Yeah, all the stuff with like the moving cities and all that looks pretty cool from the trailer. So I picked it up. This one, oh my God, I almost like jumped for joy when I found this, because it's the Pure Flix version of John Wick.
What?
And it's Beckman.
Oh yeah, I picked that up.
Oh my God, that sounds amazingly bad.
Yeah, and it's what's his
wait. Well, hold on. Wait, how can it be John Wick?
White.
How can it be John Wick? I do not have it in my thing. Sorry, guys, we can't do the 3 holding it up. Hold on, let's do it where you 2 are holding that up, and I'm gonna give you a pout. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. But no, I don't have that one. But that sounds terribly awesome. Wait, does he actually try to kill anybody?
Well, it says here, high octane action, story, and faith.
No, but what? Huh?
It's not rated. It's Pure Flix / Quality Flix, but it looks like it's also released by Universal. The thing is too long to read on the back. I don't want to take up too much time. But it's it's a mission of vengeance. I guess he's trying to find his son.
So it's John Wick meets Taken. With God.
When you watch the trailer, you go, "Oh my God, this is John Wick!" And I think they even kind of advertise it as John Wick, but for God.
John Wick for God.
That should be like a somebody should write that as a poster thing, like John Wick for commentary. God. What?
It has audio commentary.
Awesome.
I am so happy about this movie. This sits right next to my Left Behind series.
You gotta do it for the
midnight,
midnight movie thing you do with us. I want to hear your review of this.
Yeah, because I
Sometime.
have to. Yeah, because it's David A.R. White, Jeff Fahey, Burt Young, and Adam Baldwin.
Jeff Fahey and then Burt Young?
Yeah, that's what it says. Burt Young.
Not so young anymore?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
they don't show him here on the cover. They show a woman instead. Everybody else
probably
is here.
True.
What, he's become a woman?
Yes.
Maybe that's him.
Yeah.
He went through the
Hey
process.
man, I wouldn't be surprised. People are changing everything these days.
That's true.
Just happening.
And my next one, this is an awesome flick. I, Tonya.
I have that somewhere. I bought it, I think, at the Dollar Tree as well.
Yeah, this is really good. Even though I do not agree with what I, Tonya did. But it's still a good movie about I, Tonya.
Hey, that was Tanya, right? Tanya Harding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched a movie with her acting and it was fun.
She's done some bad action movies. Like
yeah, that's the one I watched. I watched Breakaway.
Yeah.
She was in a bad
why
action.
would you even, unless it's a porn, why would you even bother having her in anything? It's kind of ridiculous.
Name recognition.
Yeah, literally. And I think it was funny because it was the same year that stuff happened. So I guarantee you what happened was they shot the movie, that shit happened, and the movie just kind of disappeared because of, because they can't promote Tanya Harding and
she was
she did do a porn,
cute in a trailer trash kind of way.
I was gonna say in a white trash, very white trash type of way. So
you can say that on Facebook.
So I lived in a trailer for 5 years with my mother. I could say white trash.
You can say it here. You can't say it on Facebook.
Just like I could say fat, balding Italian, because that's what I am.
That'll get you a ban.
So my next one is a great film, and I really like this filmmaker, The Guest.
Oh yeah, Adam.
That one.
So yeah, we're gonna do Your Next, which is another movie that the same director did, and it's wonderful. So we're doing it for 80. For horror film lovers, me and
he
Sarah.
also did Blair Witch, the third Blair Witch, which I think
we don't talk
very
about
underrated. I think it's very underrated. I liked it. So, and then this is the last new one. And it has 3 movies on it. Double Echo. Never heard of it. I just got it because it was new and it has 3 movies on it.
It's got 3 movies, so shouldn't it be Triple Echo?
Oh.
Or Echo, Echo, Echo.
Echo, 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 Echo.
There we go. The other films are All Things to Men and Heist.
Nice.
Never heard of any of them.
I bet the heist one is about a heist.
Is it about a heist? I don't know. Can't tell.
Well, Eric has 1 week to live, and he must pay Lewis, the head of a dangerous Colombian drug cartel, or he will die. So yeah, it sounds like it's a heist to get money. So the way they state it, Eric has 1 week to live. I thought it was like cancer, but I guess he's going to be killed by the Colombia guy. So
I don't know which one's worse, cancer or just being killed by some random people that he pissed off.
And it's Anchor Bay. I'm sorry, no, it's Echo Bay. Oh, Echo Bridge, if I could get the name right. So
Echo Bay would be a great name for a company.
It would. You basically take all the stuff they don't want and then put it out on.
Well, we already got an Echo.
I'm going to make a film about that. I'm going to go make a poster. I'm going to put it online. And
are you going to call it Echo of the Lake?
Echo of the Lake. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good.
I'm sorry. There's already a person already trying to do that.
I'm going to do that. Lake of the Echoes.
Lake of the Echoes.
Or
Lako.
Or it could just be Lake, and then its sequel will be Echo. Or
all right. We're talking too much on this shit.
We're spiraling.
So the next one, I finally found part 1. I already own part 2, and that's Straight Out of Oakland.
Straight Out of Oakland.
I used to live across the bay from Oakland.
So wait, you bought part 2 before you bought part 1?
Yeah, because I saw that somebody on YouTube had part 1, and I'm like, well, I might as well grab part 2 before it disappears.
Okay. Well, still,
So
that would drive me nuts having part 2 before having part 1. But
I'm probably never gonna watch these. I mean, there's so many
I
other
have
films
both
to
of
watch, but now they got to make part 3 because I like trilogies. So
I know, and you got to own them all, just like me.
yes,
Straight out of Williamsburg.
Peppermint Revenge movie. So which wasn't bad actually. It was Jennifer Gardner, wasn't too bad. Looking for her daughter, I think.
No, her first name wasn't Patty, was it? Peppermint Patty from Snoopy. As an assassin,
no, her
that
name
would be awesome.
Here is Young Mother. She's like 40. Ridley North. Ridley North is her name.
Oh, okay. That's the character's name.
It was a good film. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. It's not. I always like women kicking ass. Now this is one I think Jonathan may already own, or he will own, because it's cute. It's the romantic comedy double feature of Loverboy and Lucky 7.
Oh,
starring
cool.
McDreamy.
Who?
McDreamy.
I don't know who that is.
How can
you know that is, Paul?
No, why would I know that?
He was on the whatever that medical show was, and all the women called him McDreamy.
If there was somebody by the name
Gross Anatomy,
I might know.
Gross Anatomy or something. And Patrick Dempsey was known as McDreamy.
Oh, Patrick Dempsey. Okay, no. All right. I don't watch Gross Anatomy. It sounded gross.
But this has...
Don't watch Gilmore Girls, but not Gross Anatomy.
But this has in it a bonus feature where it has Maid of Honor.
Oh, wow.
Special sneak peek of the movie and stuff. So...
Cool.
But I'm surprised you don't have this, Jonathan, because it is.
Not yet.
Seems right up your alley.
I'm sure I will.
So, Jonathan, does that mean that you didn't watch Gross Point Blank because you thought that would be gross too?
No, because that had a gross with an E.
That's a great movie. And then it's last cute. One. It
is pretty cute. I liked it.
I wouldn't call that cute. It's violent.
It's not as violent as I was expecting.
They're assassins who kill people with silencers on their guns.
I know, but it's not that.
But they do
violent.
it cutely.
I know.
Right. Last one
is Killjoy 3 with what?
4 of them?
Or the other 2? Or
so
4?
Midnight Horror Collection, Killjoy 3, Dangerous Worry Dolls, which I have most of these, but I just picked it up because it's full moon. Zombies vs. Strippers. And
I don't have
Curse
that one.
of the Puppet Masters.
I might have to buy it just for Zombies versus Strippers.
Yeah, I don't have that one either. The other ones I have on their own thing.
I'm sure you do, Paul. Problem is, Paul, you buy all these movies. You have all these movies on like a little teeny tiny tape and shit, instead of having the DVDs of them.
I own them. These are ones I have.
Okay, just making sure because a lot of these you do that for.
That quality is going to be good. They're all on one disc.
I mean, honestly, when I buy that stuff on DVD for like $1 or less or whatever, or close to it, I'm only buying it for the look of VHS and shit that is probably going to give me, because I miss like watching movies on VHS, or whatever, it's nice to have them Blu-ray and look professionally, whatever, beautiful, but I miss VHS.
Well, and Echo Bridge doesn't do a bad job. I mean, because I have like all the Hellraiser movies on like 1 or 2 discs, and all the Children of the Corn movies on 1 or 2 discs, and the quality and sound is actually pretty good. It's not Blu-ray quality, but it's or anything. It's just regular DVD, but it looks good and it sounds good. So it's it's fine. So that's it. I'm done.
Okay, so Paul's turn.
All right, so for those of you who love things to be out even, unfortunately I got 11 DVDs from Scares That Care, so that's what's gonna have to be. Okay. But at least some of them I can do in groups. So my first group is the Andy Milligan group. And Milligan is one of my favorite stinky movie directors. This one is Surgikill.
Oh, don't know that.
Yeah.
Surgikill. Cool.
Surgikill. Stinky movie. And then, of course, the classic, the one I've always had, and I keep buying every time it comes into a new, style, and that's The rats are here. The rats are coming. The werewolves are here.
Oh, nice.
I know of it, but I've never seen it.
I think you've told me about this, Paul, or something, or I've seen.
He was making a werewolf movie, then all of a sudden everybody went nuts for Willard and the rats, and so he said, okay, let's throw some rats in there too.
Were rats.
There you go.
Rat wolves.
Next, we have a twofer from the Mimiverse. And we have It Came from Another World.
I own that. Yep.
Wait, who's that from?
Christopher R. Mem.
Christopher R. Mem. He does these great throwback movies. They're lots of fun.
Okay.
And then Cave Woman from Mars, or Cave Woman on Mars.
Oh, Cave Woman on Mars. Yep.
Yep.
I've never heard of this person. Or these movies.
Yeah, he's got some good fun stuff.
Okay.
Next, we got our boy, Jesse Franco. And we've got Devil Hunter.
Nice.
Which is a stinky movie with boobs.
As long as the boobs aren't stinky.
Oh, yeah. And then we've got She Killed in Ecstasy, another stinky movie with boobs.
Sounds about right.
See, maybe Paul should be, the spokesperson for those movies.
There you go.
Stinky movies.
Next is one that I have been searching for a long time. And I never thought I'd get it because I never thought it was released anywhere, and I don't think it is. But this is from that guy that does the resale of DVD versions of movies on VHS, and it is I Was a Teenage Mummy.
No idea.
Okay, I thought it was like Mummy.
No, Mummy. This the one presented by Forrest J. Ackerman. It's I think it was considered actually a lost film for a while, but it was hard to find, very, very difficult to find.
Huh.
As is this one, which was one again I had on VHS a long time ago, but it's your other boy, Sampodi Sands, Crocodile.
Nice.
Love Crocodile. That's with Barbara Bach.
We will definitely be doing this on Indie Film Cafe.
Sampodi Sands, man. What else did he do?
Oh, we did all kinds of stuff.
We did a Sampodi Sands thing somewhere.
Magic Lizard was one.
Oh my god!
And
you seen Magic Lizard?
The Cayman movie, the Cayman and the Five Riders.
Poor Joe walked in on us while we were watching Magic Lizard. He was planning to do a Indie Film Cafe, and he walked into a What the Fuck Friday, and it was Magic Lizard.
Who's Joe? Who's
Joe Turek? I don't know. You know Joe.
I know. Yeah.
Did he reach out to you? He said he went to Vegas, so he said he might reach out to you, but I guess he might not have.
No, he did, but just time did not.
Okay.
It's like the wife already had things planned, so there was really. So I said, okay, well, when you come out again, just we'll go grab lunch or something.
This other one is another stinker that I remember way back in the day, VHS, and it is a weird-ass Filipino movie called The Killing of Satan.
Nice.
Kill Satan.
Not Hail Satan, but Kill Satan.
Very strange movie. Next one is actually a double shot. You should probably recognize these, Mr. Ward. We have The Slayer and Scalps.
Oh yeah, I just brought those up on a video that I just did. Actually, one of my next DVDs was on that company on VHS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Scalps I own on Blu-ray, and the Slayer I think I just have like a download.
We both bought it. We both bought the same one because we got it from the VHS PS guy.
Right.
Yes. But does your copy of Scalps have Scalps 2 directed by Dustin Ferguson?
No, I don't think so. Because ours was from VHS like rep thing.
Right. And then
I'm gonna have to get that info from you, Paul. If you could send me that info, I'd love to see what he has.
And then finally, from a different person, but also scares the care, I got a copy of Suffer Little Children, and this is the full uncut version.
No, don't know.
Yep. Classic from the mid-'80s. It's an English film, I believe. English slasher.
Huh.
Like psychological, witchcrafty kind of devil slasher thing.
And those are all the last few you showed were all like VHS made into DVD.
Yep,
pretty much.
Sweet. Yeah, I definitely want to check this guy out.
Definitely. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
We had some technical thing.
Yes, technicality called having the P. So apparently we're all 60. Well,
hey, pee breaks are always nice. Anyway, so next is my first 10, and I decided the first 10 would be all Dollar Tree and stuff. So I've got was it Animal Among Us, which I did for 30 days or 31 days of indie horror. I think it was the first season, and it was on, I guess it was on Tubi, and I reviewed it by myself, but this actually has the director's audio commentary, and it stars one of my biggest crushes, which is Larisa Olenek. You might know her from she was in a show called Alex Mack when I was a kid, and then she was in 10 Things I Hate About You and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, so there's that. And then we got a 3-film collection.
Asteroid, got that one.
Asteroid, Final Impact, and it's got Project of Viper, starring Patrick Muldoon, and Dark Breed, starring Jonathan Banks, I guess is the biggest name.
Really?
I don't really. Do you know who Jonathan Banks is? Is he a
Star Trek guy? Banks.
Jonathan Banks is on Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad.
That's right. Okay, the gray-haired,
the older guy who gets the job done,
Mr. Intensity.
Okay. No, I love that guy. So yeah, okay, that's cool. All right. So then there's a Michael Moore, The Awful Truth.
Now you know what sucks about that one. What sucks about that is look at the box. It says the entire series on the front. And it's
only got 6 episodes.
No, it's only half the season. It's like part 2.
No, it says complete first season.
Look at the side. Look at the side.
The complete first season.
Volume what?
It doesn't say volume, does it?
Look at the bottom.
This is volume 1.
Which means there's volume 2.
Right.
Now look inside.
But at least it's the only first one or whatever.
Now look on the
I mean, I think that's
why would I look inside? It just says it's the first 6 episodes. I guess it's the first. What?
So now look at the cat.
Whatever. I'm done. We're moving on. But yeah, it's over.
That bummed me out because I thought it was the whole series.
Yeah.
And then like the whole first season.
Mine just says complete first season.
But it's volume 1, so there's 2 volumes to season 1.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is there's 6 episodes on one, 6 episodes on another. So now we have to find volume 2.
If that's even at Dollar Trees, wouldn't that be weird if it's not? So you just literally get just half a show. I don't know. I may never watch it or whatever, but I may watch it.
Was good.
I don't know.
It was okay.
I remember there was.
Implying that we sometimes buy movies or shows that we don't actually watch?
You talked about that earlier, Paul. You mentioned that earlier, that you're probably not going to watch it or something. Or
I didn't say that.
To quote Birdemic, shock and terror.
No, but I just remember one Awful Truth episode where he was like going into people's houses and seeing how like they kept the doors open in like Canada or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because they have such a low crime rate. The show kind of started to suck when he had guests come on and do his job. So he would do like 2 episodes, and then there'd be a guest would take over, and then he'd do an episode, then a guest. And then
sounds terrible.
I think
that sounds lazy. I don't like that. Anyway, moving on.
The awful truth is he was too busy.
That's the awful truth of it. So there you go. Born to Race. This is a racing movie.
Did not pick up that one, even though I saw it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a guy named John Piper Ferguson and Eric King and Sherry String. I don't know anybody.
Is it a sequel? Because it's 2?
No, I don't think so. I think
would the first one be called Born to Race? And this is Born to Race because it's a sequel?
Maybe. I don't know. All right. Next
I hope
is
not, because that would mean that there'd be a second racing movie out there. One's bad enough.
all right, and then the next one is a Michael Bay movie. Speaking of bad enough, but is The Island.
I love The Island. It's the best thing Scarlett Johansson has ever done. She looks her best in it.
I don't think that's the best thing she's ever done.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
wouldn't
God.
say that either.
I mean,
okay, big budget Hollywood. It's the best thing she's ever done. Of course, I liked her in Lost in Translation and other things too. But
well, no, I didn't really like Lost in Translation. Kind of found that boring. But
Island, oh my God, how could you what?
Well, I mean, I liked her in it.
The movie starts right on her butt.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's boring.
Good.
Yeah,
instantly
but anyway,
good.
She's in a bikini though, right?
What was the movie you liked her in that was on Criterion, Paul?
Oh, Ghost World.
Ghost World. So
she's good in Ghost World, but she wasn't Scarlett Johansson yet.
Yeah.
She was. So she just wasn't star yet.
Yeah, she wasn't a star yet. Yeah,
and,
you're right.
You know, Girl in the Parlor Ring, that was really, really good. And then the one where she plays the creepy alien was really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay. So
I like The Island. I like it. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It has all of her like commercials in it that she did for television, like Maybelline or something like that.
I mean, honestly, if she's in a movie, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
I think it's a great action film. I really enjoyed it.
It's got Michael Clark Duncan and Steve Buscemi. I mean, it can't be terrible.
Dude, it could be all about her making a cake. I wouldn't care as long as she's in it. I'll watch it.
It's pretty much Logan's Run, is what it is. It's like an updated version of Logan's
But
Run.
he won't watch a Marvel movie starring her, though. You know, I guess there's a line drawn somewhere.
Yeah, that's too much.
You know. Anyway,
even if she's in it, she's not in there for very long.
No, so Black Widow, her like solo movie with her in it. She's in it like
but she has no uterus.
Oh, that's true. All right. So anyway, Killer Man, starring Liam Hemsworth, one of the other Hemsworth people.
Killer Man.
I guess that's the guy that was married or getting married to Miley Cyrus. I don't know. And then a chick movie. I just thought, fuck it, why not?
Jonathan Moody with a chick flick?
Runaway Romance.
Good Lord.
Oh, please tell me that's Paris Hilton. Is that Paris Hilton?
No, but Tatum O'Neal's in it. So I just watched her in Paper Moon.
At 100. So great. So you get to see her when she's 10 and now you get to see her when she's 100.
Yeah.
Without much work in between.
Oh.
All right. Anyway.
Jonathan gave you a look.
Whatever. Another chick flick thing I found that I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not.
Is it Christmas?
It's probably going to suck. It's called Sacred Vow.
Oh God! Not only is it a chick movie, it's a chick wedding movie.
All right, and then
put a bullet.
A non-chick movie. This was, I believe, a Shudder exclusive. So these are in alphabetical order, by the way. So then Tigers Are Not Afraid.
Got that.
Yeah, I have that.
So and last but definitely not least, because I actually worked with the main star of this. I actually sent her a message saying I was going to be watching this soon. I haven't yet, but it's a movie called Underdog, and it's a boxing movie.
I've seen that, yeah.
And the main girl, Becca Buckaloo, she was in Collision Earth, the movie I did with Eric Roberts. So she was like one of the main stars of that Asylum movie, and she was pretty, like, I met her on set and she was really, really nice, And so when I saw that she was actually in like a feature, film, like that independent film, I was like, in the star, I was like, yes, I got to buy this.
Well, that's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame it's not a remake of the cartoon.
Underdog. And it also has Brian Krause from Charmed, who was also in Plan 9 remake. So there you go.
Here we go.
What? With Charmed?
Yeah.
A lot of people like Charmed.
A lot of women.
Women definitely like Charmed, which is weird because you would think it would be a guy thing because it's 3 hot chicks.
No, the guy thing was 90210. That was the guy thing, because you had you started it off with what's her face from Charmed, Shannon Doherty. because everybody liked her from Heathers. That's why I started watching it. And then when she was going to leave, I'm like, well, now there's no reason to watch the show. And then they brought in Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yeah, I was going to say Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
And it just
took
went
over.
straight up. And it's just like, now it's Melrose
The only
Place.
problem is she cut her hair, I think, if I'm correct. And I just never liked Tiffany
prefer her
Thiessen. I prefer her with long hair, not short hair.
Yeah, I like short hair.
I'm more of a long hair kind of guy anyway. But
I couldn't stomach any of that stuff.
All right. Yeah. So all of it's nothing that Paul would want. All right. So go ahead. It's John, it's your last go.
Yes. Okay. So these two are a little bit older, but they're 3 films on one thing. And so it's Zombie Attack 3-pack from the Asylum. So we have
Rise of the Zombies.
Rise of the Zombies with Danny Trejo.
Mm-hmm.
And we got I guess because there's 2 Zombie Apocalypse, they had to call it 2012 Zombie Apocalypse.
I think they were doing that because they probably came out in 2012 and they wanted to...
Well, I know I have one called Zombie Apocalypse. It's just called Zombie Apocalypse. I think it's
was that Abraham Lincoln down there?
Abraham Lincoln versus zombies.
Which we did for Blu-ray Hunter. You know,
Blue
Cheese. Blue Cheese.
No.
Yeah, and they don't have credits on the back, but well, you guys would know who that is because
that's Bill Burst Jr.
Yes. I'm blanking on his name. So the only person I really don't like in this is what's her name? Manning, Taryn
Manning.
Oh, I love her. Tara Manning.
I think I like her.
I cannot stand her. Now we talked about white trash earlier. To me, she is the pure essence of white trash, and that's what she always plays. 8 Mile.
She does it in a very cute way.
Oh God, not. And
it's
for
sort
me.
of like Jamie Presley does that too, and she does a really good.
Oh,
white
but
trash.
she's cute though. She's cute, but no, I can't take this. I mean, I look at her and I just see like 10 teeth missing.
Oh, so, Tucky, come on now.
No.
I always like Tara Manning. I don't know.
Me too.
Not me. The next one has 3 shark movies on it. 2 of them I own, 1 of them I don't. But I figured, I'll just get this, and then maybe I'll buy the one I don't have on solo by itself later, and that's Shark Attack 3-pack.
Nice. Shark Attack Sunday. Oh, I have that. Like, that's the one we did where we watched Raiders of the Lost Shark with that one.
Yeah, so it's got Sharkenstein, Raiders of the Lost Shark, and Shark Exorcist, as Stephen King says.
We gotta do Shark Exorcist at some point for
and it's Wild Eye. So we have an Asylum and Wild Eye now. So
Wild Eye Asylum.
Yeah.
If they combined forces, that'd be awesome.
Oh my God. Now these are all brand new. I just got these in maybe about a week ago. So Jonathan and I did message him about this one. It's another Wild Eye releasing, Freak.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
And it's I did listen to the audio commentary behind the scenes, scene selection, which is not a special feature, and trailers. And it's 3 trailers I've never seen before with Wild Eye, which was weird.
Scene selections is always a special feature with Wild Eye.
I don't.
Such a strange thing.
But the weird thing is, this is the monster. It's a puppet. It's a full size, like 6-foot puppet.
Nice.
With a guy in like a blue kind of like spandex thing, and his arms go through, and he works the arms and he works the feet. And either they shoot him at night, or they did a pretty crappy job of like removing him from the scene. You can actually see how crappy it is. But it's 52 minutes, and it's surprisingly enjoyable. So this is a little false advertising, but that is what the monster looks like.
Nice.
So, yeah. And it's on Tubi, I think, under like the Wild Eye.
I mean, you know me, I love a puppet monster movie, so anything with puppets is
You love anything with puppets.
Yeah, like it's eye moves, because like one eye is closed and its mouth moves, they have slime coming from it, and they were very like, this is what we want with the puppet. And it's you guys know James Bell did a lot of the effects in this.
I don't know him.
Not offhand.
So but yeah, he's like a Facebook effects guy and filmmaker, I believe.
Okay.
Then after that, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's 52 minutes. You're not bored. So, unlike other people who make films that are 60 minutes or shorter and have 200 films and want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, and their movies just have a lot of
all right.
Not dropping names here.
Yeah, stop calling me out, bro. Okay, stop.
Sorry. And then this one, Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. And this is not the director's cut. So now I own the first one and the second one, which I've never watched. And I also own Overnight, which I have seen a few times, which is the documentary about Troy Duffy. So one day I'll have to sit down and watch both of these.
I like the first one a lot. The second one felt rushed, like they had to do a second one or something, or like they lose the rights, that kind of thing, because it didn't have the same, to me, it didn't have the same flair. I think it's because they brought in a new guy to be the the new friend of theirs or whatever, and it just didn't work out.
I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know. The first one was kind of meh. I thought it was all right, but it wasn't everything that everybody kept screaming
Well,
about.
I'm not surprised. You just, you're very picky on the stuff. I liked it. I thought it was a fun, enjoyable movie set. I was mad that Troy Duffy sort of was an asshole, but I hope he's kind of learned his lesson.
Major. Well, if I looked him up on IMDb, he's only done parts 1 and 2. He wrote a beach movie, and then it says acting wise was Overnight. So even to this day, nobody will hire this guy. And I think they should let him do part 3. Just do a trilogy and
just get it done. But who knows?
What else is he gonna do?
Nothing. I guess work at a bar, maybe, if he's still doing that. Yeah. The next one is I'm now collecting all of the old 1950s kind of end of the world or one location type movies. I want to have a little section of all those. So I already own Horror at Party Beach. I want to get the slime people. I want to get flesh eaters, stuff like that. And so I bought the Killer Shrews.
Nice.
Classic.
Nice.
With the the poor dogs with the carpet samples glued to their backs.
That's right. And I do own the sequel, Return of the Killer Shrews, which has this as a free movie because it's public domain.
Right.
And the sequel sucks. God, is it? They're all CGI.
Right.
It's boring. Yeah, and it has the actor James Best. They brought him back. So at least there's that. But I wanted it by itself. And what's cool is this is part of oldies.com.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called the Retrograve, Alpha Video Retrograde. So they make it look a little more yesteryear, but the inside they make the disc look like a VHS tape.
Nice.
I like it,
even though it says DVD right there. But it's
Moody, we should totally do Killer Shrews for the villa, and we should totally get somebody's dog and we drape a little piece of carpet on them and pretend that's one of the Killer Shrews. It would be so funny.
You work that out and we'll do it.
There you go, Paul. It's all on you.
That's all on you, man, because I have no idea about any of that. So just
you never seen it?
No.
Oh, we got to do it on Indie Film Cafe. It would be perfect.
No.
Moody has a dog.
I do. A little teeny tiny one that just walked in the room.
He'd be perfect.
All right.
Okay, so the next one is and thank the movie gods for Deliverance, because we got so many great ripoffs of that movie. I already own Just Before Dawn, and there's Southern Comfort.
Right.
This is my favorite one out of all the ripoffs. Rituals.
Yeah.
Rituals.
Okay. This thing scared me as a kid. It actually scared me when I saw, because I think I saw it on Showtime or something like that, or Cinemax back in the day. But it's got those hillbillies in it that just want people to squeal like a pig.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Yeah. So this is good. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Next one. I don't care what people say. I love the Hammer movies. I love all the Hammer Dracula movies. Two of my favorites are Dracula 80, 1972, and The Satanic Rites of Dracula.
Yeah.
I love these two.
They were getting crappier as time went on,
Well, and that's why they had to make them modern day.
Yeah.
So so now there was 72, and I think this is 73, 74. But I love these because supposed to be Christopher Lee's Dracula is meant to be, I guess back then, would be like Howard Hughes. And now I guess you would compare him to Trump, maybe these days. But yeah, I love this film.
God, Transylvania Trump. Why hasn't that movie come out?
Oh, well, come on, guys.
Now the next
it's the T.
one,
come on, it would be a T with like a dagger, you know? I mean, come on.
Oh my goodness.
My God, Paul, you're brilliant with your ideas.
I know he's an idea man, but he you know, he's got to start writing shit down and putting it into like a script or something.
I can't do follow-up. I only do ideas.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Nobody pays for ideas. They pay for the execution.
Yeah.
You know?
Now this is the one that follows Paul's like scalps and stuff. So it's the drive-in collection.
Okay.
Which I did not know was Vinegar Syndrome. I had no idea. But it has The Executor Part 2. There is no Part 1. Nobody knows why they labeled it Part 2. They maybe just figured that people would be like, oh, it's a Part 2. Let's go see it.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah,
that's like the Thanksgiving 3, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, there is no Part 2. And this is like, you know, Death Wish and the, you know, Exterminator and stuff like that. And then it comes with Frozen Scream, which I've never seen.
Right.
But it was in that VHS big box thing that Paul showed for, you know, scalps in the center. Yeah. So the box looked very similar to the one that Paul had. So now my last two is for my man crush, Tom Cruise. Surprisingly, I don't have these. So you got Interview with a Vampire.
Do I have that on? I think I have that on Blu-ray. You know, somewhere.
It's one to get on Blu-ray, but it was really cheap, so I picked it up. Yeah. And Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So
that's a classic.
A cast of thousands.
It was actually one of my favorite books that I ever read as a kid. You know, I really liked The Outsiders.
Stay golden, pony boy.
That's what Stay Golden. And then, but my favorite is Rumblefish. If we're going with like Coppola, S.E. Hinton,
right?
Black and white,
Rumblefish with Matt Dillon.
Mickey Rourke is in that. Is it Matt Dillon? Matt Dillon's in that one too. But it's beautifully shot. Stuart Copeland does the music. Stan Ridgway from Wall of Voodoo. I mean, it's a beautiful film. I think it's better than this, but both are good. So yeah, all right. I'm done.
All right. Well, it is Paul's
Mexican radio.
Love Wall of Voodoo. They're one of my favorite bands in my
absolutely
top 5.
Let's not get in trouble with music here. You know, YouTube like copyright fringe us.
So I do have a bunch of Dollar Trees, but I also have some stuff that I bought off of the internet, the interwebs. So I'm going to do them first. This is a silly, weird Indian movie that I've been trying to get. And I had the digital, but the problem is that it was all Indian and no English, nothing, no subtitles, nothing. But it's gloriously awful. And I finally managed to buy it off the internet with English. It's either dubbed or it's subtitles, but we can understand it. And it's called Hiss.
For some reason, I saw that somewhere. I think I saw your copy somewhere.
It will be on Indie Film Cafe very soon. Very, very, very soon.
Yeah, I don't know that one at all.
Can't wait. It's silly. Next one is a very strange movie. It's a Mexican movie, and it is called Caliman, the popular Mexican superhero who runs around with a white cape, and he pretends he's from India. And he's got a little side boy who does things. And
side boy?
Sidekick? He's like a sidekick kid. And
is he grooming?
He rides horses and they solve riddles.
Is this the Ezra Miller story?
Yeah, just about. It's just, for a superhero, it was super, super lame. Just cracks me up.
That's, once again, you should be promoting them. For a superhero movie, it's super lame.
Super lame.
Yeah.
Now we have yet another wackadoodle Asian film, because I love them. This one is Dragon Against Vampire.
No idea.
Dragon Against Vampire.
That will be fun.
Paul finds the weirdest, wackiest shit I don't even know where he finds these, either online or you just searching places.
It's my thing, man.
Nobody else wants them.
On to my Dollar Tree haul. This is actually burning through a lot of back stuff that's been sitting there. So this, I'm sure you guys all have picked up. This was the Brains collection.
Yeah.
So that is one of the greatest collections.
Oh, no, I don't have that one yet.
If you have it, I mean, if you find it, pick it up. It is, all of those are solid.
I have them all already, either on DVD or on VHS, but it's nice to have them all packaged into one. It was for $1.25, so
well, and that company, Popflix, does a really good job. I like how they design everything. The movies look good, they sound good. And they've done Roger Corman collections. They've done a ton of stuff. I really like them.
I like it too.
Yeah.
So it's the Brain That Wouldn't Die, the Head, the Atomic Brain, which is one of my favorite stinkers. Indestructible Man, Amazing Transparent Man, and the Manster, which we all know and love.
And the Manster, Army of Darkness, when Bruce Willis gets the eye and he grows the head, that's the Manster. Sam took it right from that movie.
Okay, this one's from Dollar Tree as well, and it is a stinky looking sword and sandal fantasy nonsense with Corbin Burnson, who's got nothing else better to do. And it's called Cadia.
Oh, I've seen it, but I didn't pick it up though.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how you could resist. It's going to be a CGI, monster fest. Next, we have something called Radio Flash. Who will survive the blackout?
Oh, no.
Rudy, your voice is gone. Again. Next, we've got a movie called Dragon Day.
I got that one.
Is the attack. And I don't know who's
I was hoping it was about like Reign of Fire, that it was about dragons that started to take over the world, and it isn't. It's just the internet.
Right.
I'm like, that's disappointing.
This one might be. This one is
okay, it's working again.
The Blackout Invasion of Earth.
Yeah.
Blackout, what is it?
The Blackout Invasion of Earth.
Oh yeah.
Which apparently, because I showed that on one of my videos on my channel, and it's grammatically wrong. It came up with a line under it when I typed it in, just like the title. So
nope. And then the last one from my group, we have a Shudder original, and it is Scare Package.
Yes.
Nice.
I've heard that's good.
I don't think I picked it up. Did I? No, but I think might have seen it and just hadn't picked it up yet. So,
but you should, because this has the creator's commentary. It's got commentaries and other stuff as well, and our boy Joe Bob Briggs is in there. So,
oh, nice. Maybe I do have it. It sounds familiar. I might already. Who knows?
It was a while back that it came out at Dollar Tree. So
yeah. All right. So you're done with your 9. Done. All right, so I'm going to do my last 10 and then we're done. So the first 5, okay, so I think I've mentioned this before, but every one that I've been doing, I've had 5 Restore and 10 Dollar Tree and 5 like from Amazon or other places, wherever else, if it's second and Charles or somewhere else, but it's not Dollar Tree and it's not Restore. So the Restore is always going to be the more popular movies,
Right.
So first off is Deja Vu with Denzel.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I've heard good things. I've been wanting to see it. It sounds fun. Tony Scott
and you got it
with
its slip
cover, yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
You don't really see that much.
Huh. I don't know much about that one.
So then the next one is a Dennis Quaid, Andy McDowell, Greg Kinnear, and Tony Collette movie called Dinner with Friends.
That one wasn't bad.
Yeah, it looks cute. Norman Jewison, who does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Then a movie. Who directed this one? Somebody big, right? Woody Allen. So Woody Allen movie that I got. Everyone Says I Love You.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Nah, not the best, but
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It's good.
it's a musical, and you got people who can't sing. Like
I
Drew Barrymore
eventually
cannot hold a tune.
I eventually want to get all Woody Allen movies on DVD at some point, you know. So if I see one at the stores for $1, I'll pick one up, you know, whether
I
it's
love
good or
me some
not.
Woody Allen. The unfortunate reality is that his latter movies are not that strong. They're just
Yeah,
kind of
the beginning movies are sort of better, you know, Annie
much
Hall
Oh,
better.
Annie Hall is one of
and
my all-time favorite
it's a
films.
fucking
Manhattan
fantastic
is
movie.
brilliant. Broadway Danny
And I'm
Rose, Purple
thankful he's
Rose of
still
Cairo.
making movies. It's just, the
Purple
last
Rose of Cairo.
10 or
Yeah,
so have just been
Radio
kind of
Days.
blah.
Yeah, his latter day movies. Like I did like that Hollywood Ending movie. I thought that was a fun
Yeah,
little.
Hollywood Ending
That's
wasn't bad.
that's where I think he started. I mean, we'd have to look on IMDb, but
No,
that's where
Small
I think he
Town
slipped.
Crooks or Small Time Crooks, something like that.
Yeah, that
Whatever.
stuff.
I think that was the first time that he started to really slip, and that was right before Hollywood Ending. So I
Well,
think
yeah, because
he.
I got the MGM ones right here that are from
Yeah,
Dollar Tree.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Then here is a Tommy Lee Jones and Samuel L. Jackson movie, Rules of Engagement.
That's
No.
not bad. That's entertaining.
I've heard it was good, and I just never seen it. So I've been kind of wanting to eventually just check it out if I can.
It's not bad. Yeah.
And then this movie I got because I used to read the books as a kid and stuff, but I had never owned the movies. And it isn't called the thing based on it's called The Seeker. It's based on the Dark is Rising series, but they basically changed it completely, you know, so that's even why they got rid of the title Dark is Rising, because it's like almost a whole different movie.
Is
So
that like young reader type stuff, young adult?
yeah, it's like young adult stuff. When I was a kid, yeah, I used to read that. I used to read that, and there was a whole section of them. They're like the J.R.R. Tolkien types fantasy stuff, more like C.S. Lewis kind of stuff, like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe style kind of movies, you know,
Religious
or books.
fantasy.
What?
Religious fantasy.
I don't think it was religious though. I don't think they went that like
Yeah, it's
that.
Lewis though.
Yeah, I know Lewis did,
Yeah.
but
So
I
yeah,
don't
Lewis,
think
yeah.
Susan Cooper did. That's who wrote those. So these are all movies I got from Amazon, and I wanted to basically I'm on a mission to get movies that I'm planning to use for Indie Film Cafe down the line. So I went on sort of a spree recently, bought a whole ton more coming to me and stuff. So you'll see them throughout the months all the way to December. But the first one is a 8-pack movie collection, and it's called Cutting Edge Cinema, and it's got a movie called Vault of Darkness, Blood Guardian, The Devil's Six Commandments, Wanderlost, Children of the Hunt, $8 million, Tour de Force, and the movie that I bought it for, which I own, but I think it's scratched up. So I bought this one just in case. It's called Hellophone. So that's the movie that I plan on being on. What is it? Made out in Kentucky, I believe, and you know, filmed on a really low budget. It's got like Jim O'Rear and a bunch of other people in it. It's fun.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, it's a fun little movie. And then let's see, 2 movies I got that I know John Ward's seen. I think I showed you, Paul, too, but they are from the Campbell brothers, the guys who brought us The Midnight Skater and Demon Summer.
Oh, yeah.
And they are both the Red Skulls, you know, and Poison Sweethearts. So
Nice.
Poison Sweethearts is the only ones right now that you can actually see on Tubi, you know, and stuff. What is it? Red Skulls, you can't. Both of them were distributed by Tempe, so they got commentary and stuff like that. And then what's the other one? I want to get their movie Cordoba Nights, which is like the only one that I could never find on DVD. And I actually talked to Luke Campbell of the Campbell brothers. And he said right now they're not reselling any of their old DVDs and stuff, but when they do, they'll alert me and let me know. So hopefully they do, because I want a copy of Cordoba Nights eventually. Then this is a 3 pack, which is kind of cool because they have them, but unfortunately they have them all like in one like I'll show you. It's the Cross series. So we got Cross Wars, and Cross Rise of the Villains, starring Brian Austin Green of Beverly Hills 90210. You never heard of these?
I've heard of those.
I've never heard of them.
They're independent superhero movies, but the first one stars Brian Austin Green, Jake Busey, Vinnie Jones, Michael Clark Duncan, bunch of actors.
Like a Christian superhero?
No, nothing Christian, nothing, This is literally just about a superhero.
Well, yeah, it's not like a cross, like a religious cross. It's more like a plus sign.
No, it's like he wears a necklace that has a cross on it. That's literally it. But it's not like it's more like, I think it's like Celtic cross kind of thing. So
he's not kicking ass for the Lord.
He's kicking ass for the Irish people. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's just an Irish version of the crucifix. It's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so you see how this is? So you take one out.
I hate when they do that. Because
you actually are scratching the movie when it moves around.
It's cheap.
Yeah, it's but what company didn't put it out? Sony put it out. Like, they should know better. Yeah. Shouldn't be that cheap. But I guess
Sony doesn't give a shit
about their independent labels or whatever.
About anything. They've made their money. They don't care.
And the last but not least, in fact, this is probably my favorite of everything I got. This is something that will be on Cross will be on Indie Film Cafe somewhere. I think either Quick Review Thursday or something. This will be on, I think, season 7 is planned. But it's The Specials. It's also a team of superheroes and stuff kind of thing. And it's it's written by James Gunn. Are they special needs? No. They are the 6th, maybe 7th greatest superhero team in the entire world. At their modest suburban headquarters, the Strobe, played by Thomas Hayden Church, the Weevil, played by Rob Lowe, Foul-Mouthed the Monk, played by played by Jamie Kennedy, Miss Indestructible, Paget Brewster, Deadly Girl, Judy Greer, and Nightbird, played by Jordan Ladd. And the rest are all spend the time bickering, having extramarital affairs, and preparing for the grand unveiling of their own action figure line. But when a furious Strobe suddenly disbands the group, who will be there for the oddballs, rebels, outcasts, and geeks? Before they save the world, they can they save themselves? Meet The Specials. Also starring Kelly Caulfield, Michael Weatherly, Chase Masterson, and Melissa Joan Hart. Melissa Joan Hart is so funny because she's just like a cameo, I think, as like somebody who's trying out for the team, to be part of the Specials team.
I love me some Chase Masterson though.
And it's from the director Craig Mazin, who's one of the writers of Scary Movie 3, and screenwriter James Gunn. So, and it's got commentary.
What's it rated?
2 commentaries. It's R. Definitely. Good. Yeah, it's an R-rated. This is before he even went on to do Guardians of the Galaxy and all that other stuff. This is kind of like almost post. This is post Scooby-Doo, but like post Trauma and everything like that. So you can kind of tell. I remember buying it years ago, but I can't find a copy of it. And now I've got my own copy of it.
Well, they've got a long way to go if they're going to top Corn Man.
They might be a little better in quality than Corn Man. That's
better. No,
I don't think it's going to be a stinker like Corn Man was. Oh. By the way, everybody, I guess we just announced that Corn Man is going to be one of our movies for Indie Film Cafe. Season 5.
It's possible. Ready. Maybe
we'll see.
With his sidekick Butterboy.
Yep. Corn Man and Butterboy.
Have you seen that, Mr. Ward? You seem a little lost in the sauce?
I've never heard of this thing. So.
Oh my goodness. Barack Epstein, right?
Yep. Director of Prison A Go-Go.
Don't know. No idea.
Anyway, so that's that for that. I like I said, it was my favorite. But it's funny that I put I guess Cross and the Specials next to each other are both superhero things. One's better, obviously, than the other.
Special Crosses.
Yeah. The dude for one of the guys is in it that in Cross that's just so terrible. One of the worst. Paul, you would go crazy watching it because police stuff, and you'd be like, nobody does that, but it's so utterly terrible that you'd be like,
yes, nice.
Just whoever made this doesn't know anything about police. It was Tom. What's that guy that's always in every movie? It's he's kind of like what's his name? He's kind of like the dude. This is killing me.
We're getting absolutely no information from you whatsoever. A lot of but that's about it.
Yeah.
But John Ward, find you Corn Man. Trust me, you will be entertained by it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun little movie. I don't know if I definitely know it's not good, but it's not.
Well, while Jonathan's looking up his thing, when we do
Tom Sizemore.
Oh, Tom Sizemore. How could you not know? Wow.
I kind of remember his name. For some reason. But anyway, he was the detective and he was terrible. Awful.
Well, he's these days, he's normally not.
Yeah, normally now he just
pasty looking and sweaty and
probably on drugs. I mean, hate saying it.
Allegedly,
because we don't know. Allegedly. All right. So anyway, so I guess we're going to talk about what we've been up to and
I was
stuff.
just going to say, at least he's not Gary Busey. Oh.
Is it bad that I bought a Gary Busey movie recently, even after finding out this stuff? I don't know. You know what? Gary Busey's made a lot of movies. You can't,
Yep.
You can't hold.
I still buy James Franco movies. I like James Franco.
Yeah, I still like James Franco. I just don't like what he does, personally, or whatever. But allegedly. Yep. Allegedly. There you go. And allegedly with Gary Busey, because we weren't there, we don't know anything about what Gary Busey did or
pretty
did not
much
do.
Everybody saw, so he was not making any effort to hide.
Well, according to him, he was. Yeah, he didn't do anything, But
guilty until proven innocent.
Guy with a plate in his head, and he's like 79 years old. So all
right. We'll stop talking about Gary Busey.
A melted candle.
I sort of feel bad. I actually, I don't feel bad, but I sort of don't want to, I still like his movies.
I know he's going to pass away in jail, and someone's going to bake his remains in a cake, and he's going to come back as an evil cookie.
That'd be awesome. Ginger dead man for real.
For real, yes.
Yeah. Robin Sidney, better stay away from.
No.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, what have we been up to? What have you been up to, John?
Mostly just working on getting the films done. I'm down to one video a week, which is funny. I haven't lost any subscribers. I've actually gained like 2. So I'm at 312 subscribers, and I'm only doing the one video a week. I wanted to say that unless other movies come out that are better, with The Last Shark now coming out as the last film for Shark Attack Sundays next year.
Shit, that was today. No.
Remember, this comes out Monday, so it was yesterday that the film came out.
No, well, I mean, this doesn't come out Monday. This will come out the first day of September.
This video?
Yeah, this is a September. This is a August.
Right.
Day,
so when it come out on the 29th?
No, it'll come out on September. It comes out the month, the first day of the month.
Oh, okay.
Unless
I figured it would be, if it's end of the month haul, it would come out at the end of the month, not the beginning of the next month.
No, it's about the end of the month haul.
It's about the end of the month haul.
Oh, so, okay. Yes. Well, okay. So with Last Shark being out there I did watch Cruel Jaws, which uses all the friggin' footage from The Last Shark.
Nice.
And it's so confusing that may be my pick for next year. Is one of the picks will be Cruel Job.
Well, so, have to be all three of us back again to talk about,
and
maybe even Madeline.
At some point, John Ward's going to have to confess that he loved Shark Huntress to death. He just doesn't want to say it in front of everybody.
It's already in my shopping basket on Amazon because it's really cheap, and I figured I might as well. I have it in there with like 3 other shark movies too. So
there you go.
So I will own it. I thought it was beautiful looking. I thought it looked really nice.
It looked beautiful. It's definitely worth like a Blu-ray, you know, for the look or something.
Yeah,
but
it's $1.25 maybe.
I've got my fingers crossed for Shark Huntress 2.
There you go.
So yeah,
you might even understand what she's saying this time.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's subtitles or something, you know.
Shark titles.
Yeah.
Shark titles.
Shark titles.
All right. So yeah, so you're doing that. We just wrapped up the what is it, our Mainstream Monday stuff for this season, and we'll be back later. Eventually. We don't even have a date for when we'll be back yet, but we'll be back either it's the end of the year or close to, or it'll be the beginning of next year, you know, that we'll be back for that. We'll just have to come up with some more mainstream movies to review, mainstream horror films, you know. So right okay, I was checking to see if you guys could hear me again. So and Paul noticed we had the problem the last time I was on the show with him, and I don't know what is going on, but occasionally it'll stop and I have to like restart my sound. So yeah, so is that it? Is I think you're doing one for this upcoming Saturday. You will have a midnight movie, you know, for us, right?
Oh, the reviews after midnight?
Yeah, reviews after midnight.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Freak.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do it today and then I'll send it to you. So
awesome. That sounds good.
Yeah.
And other than that, I guess you're doing your own film stuff and you're doing the one a week, which is awesome that you're still doing well with your subscribers, you know.
Yeah. Eventually I'll get back into other stuff too, because I've had people contact me like through Insta Messenger and they're just like, hey, you know, 4 people have contacted me to say, which I guess is fine, saying that they miss one filmmaker because they watch it, they listen to it at work.
Nice.
So, and since they're like 2 hours, that takes up 2 hours of their workday. So that's, you know, that's nice to hear that people kind of miss it. So it just takes too much time. It's way too much time. So I need to get
2 hours. That's lengthy.
Well, you got to watch the movie, and then I normally will watch it again to take notes, and then I have to, you know, then of course figure out the day, and then, you know, do the whole thing, the 2 hours, and it just takes it's like 6 hours,
yeah,
like 6-7 hours of your time.
There'd be no way I could do that. No way in hell.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we sort of do it sort of easy, you know, kind of stuff, because we have so much that we do already, you know, that already takes time, that if we did, we would have to like drop stuff, which we probably will at some point. But right now I'm happy. We got a lot of stuff coming back.
I can't even get back and resurrect any of my shows that I'd like to. It's just,
well, that's because that you don't have time and nobody else has time. You can't get your co-host for Sexploitation Sleazecast because she's busy all the time. She's barely, I mean, she can do the stuff for 80s horror films, and we need to wrap that up by October, you know, and stuff, so that we get, you know, that done. And then I don't know when we'll bring that back, but or if we even will. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Once the season's done, we don't know if we'll do any more or not.
It's like being on TV. You don't know if you're going to get canceled or not.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is we are canceling ourselves. You know, like they were just like, yeah, okay, we just don't have time to do this.
Well, and that's why, you know, as much as I love working with these other folks, you know, for me, certainly for something like forgotten horror classics, I definitely want to get somebody local that I can count on, that I can actually physically be here and just be there with the movies. Like Lenore was perfect for that because she was right there with me.
Yeah,
I
she
need
was
to find
living with you.
someone there. I need to find somebody in the area who will just sit down and watch movies with me. That's what I need.
Yep. And I mean, we do so much already together. It'd be nice if you found a girl that was into this stuff, or whatever, that could give you like more of the female perspective of
there
that
are
stuff.
some. It's just they're usually busy or they have other things,
and they can't sit down. Like you would probably need to do like 3 a day, or something.
That'd be nice.
So you could just knock a bunch out, at once or whatever. We'll see. I mean, whatever. So this month of September that's coming up is going to be busy. We've got 90s horror films is coming back. And then I said 80s horror films, horror film lovers, all that stuff are still happening until like the end of, I think October is about when a lot of the shows are ending. We've got Hooked on Hitchcock still happening with G. Larry Butler. I mean, we still got things going on, and we're bringing back Frights of the Round Table with a brand new brand new host, which is Molly Souza, who I can't wait to have her as my hostess. Yeah.
We got to get her on Indie Film Cafe too at some point.
Yeah, I mean, she did 31 Days of Indie Horror with me, and I have a bunch of them that have done 31 Days of Indie Horror that I would love to do for that, but Paul complains so much when I keep getting more and more people there because he asked for the stinkometer, he has to add A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, and stuff, and that's a pain in the butt.
I don't mind adding a couple of new ones. It's just as long as I don't have to do 20 new ones.
Well, you have to do a bunch, like if you keep saying, oh, I want this person and this person, yeah, we will have like 20 new ones.
Well,
that's the problem. It's okay. But yeah, this season of and we start recording season 6 this September, so we will be busy.
4 episodes a season.
4 episodes a season. Can you believe that, John?
A month. 4 episodes a month.
A month, not a season. Hell, that sounded crazy. Only 4 episodes would not be like the 48 episodes this coming season. Mm-hmm. So what do you think, John?
It all sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
You were just saying just the 6 hours is a lot. Just imagine how many hours we're about to be raking in because we have to watch the movies and then review them.
That's why I had to cut everything down. I can't do it, and I stress myself out at work. I sit there, it's just like, okay, well, I got to watch this movie tonight, so then we can review it tomorrow. Oh crap! But then I have to watch 2 movies on the next night, so then we can review 2 movies on the next day.
Exactly.
And it's just like it's like I can't do it.
Yeah. I was actually happy this weekend because I didn't really have much to do, or whatever, which was nice just to have like a relaxation time, because I know it's about to hit where there's not going to be any relaxation time. So to actually have it where I can just chill out, which was nice, considering I've had some weeks where I've been stressed beyond belief, but now I'm just like, you know what? This whole weekend I'm taking it easy, having a good time, and I did.
Right. So, I'm watching baseball and I'm taking care of stuff around the house.
And you're playing games with your friends and doing stuff. Yeah. So you've got a lot going on too. So but I think we've both been missing doing Indie Film Cafe. When we went back to do the Patreon only with Gary, we're just like excited. It's fun to be back in the studio, back to be around people, doing stuff, talking.
Yeah, when we're in the studio and we have snacks and we have a friend there and we do our thing and do our review and watch our movie, that's like our sweet spot, I think. It really is. And that's always relaxing. It's always a fun time. And if we're lucky and we can get 2 movies done and do that and like another kind of something else for another show, it's worth taking the time and making the effort.
Well, it's going to be an interesting year because we've got the season, because we've got we'll be doing 2 studio movies, one yours, one mine, every month.
He's got
and
it
then
all
two
worked out.
or like and then 2 Zoom movies. One will be a special guest person we'll pick. So probably or it will be somebody who, like John, has been on the show before and sort of knows the deal and knows how to do it, and knows how to run it and everything, and knows the stinkometer, that kind of thing, you know. So I've got plenty of people, boys and girls, coming in. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy year, but I'm excited. I can't wait, and we've got some great special guests, some that were here for last, and then some that will be new, and I can't wait. Paul even knows a couple that he's excited to have on the show that hasn't been fully fleshed out yet, but it will be,
Or two, I'm still surprised. We'll see if it actually happens.
Yeah, we'll tell you in a second who one of them is, at least, but aside from that, this has been
crossed.
Yeah, aside from that, it's been a crazy time, but we've got all these podcasts and videos to get What the Fuck Friday is still happening. I think that's going to be wrapped up. I think your next one, Paul, and then September, and then or October, whenever we get to it.
I was so happy the other day when you posted that thing about Kung Fu Rascals going to Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. That's so cool.
I didn't post it. Troy Froman let me know, which I thought was great, that he was actually while we posted What the Fuck Fridays, Kung Fu Rascals, he actually posted that he was in I think either doing commentary or interviews.
Jonathan said that you hate that movie, Mr. Ward.
He doesn't hate it.
I've never seen it.
You never saw it.
Oh, you gotta see it. You've got to see it.
No, it was one of those things where Jonathan already had me set up for like 5 movies.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't do all these. I don't have time. And this
I know that feeling.
Yeah. So he was just like, I can't do so he had to pick what he could do or what he couldn't do.
Well,
and what he could do were the things that he has to do with me, which
on
was
your own. If you're looking for something that's just ridiculous and silly and fun and over the top and strange, and you just want to laugh, that's a movie for you. Trust me.
Yeah, it's just silly. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, okay. A lot of fun.
But yeah, Sarah, I knew it wasn't her type of movie.
She was perplexed.
Yeah, she was just like, I don't. But that's perfect for What the Fuck Friday. So we got the What the Fuck Fridays. We're still finishing up Film Freaks, and then we'll hopefully in a couple months we'll bring in Criterion Watch back. But we're not in any hurry to do anything right now, because we got to wrap up all these other ones. I've still got Hollywood Knockbusters. I got to get 3 of those done. And, so we're just really, really, busy still at Indie Film Cafe Network, but that's the beauty of it, is you'll always get content, at least if it's not on the Podbean, it'll be on the YouTube.
The tube of you.
Yep. There you go. So right. I think that about wraps it up. So until next month, when we do a brand new haul, thank you guys for joining us for this. If you guys have seen any of the movies that we did, tell us what you guys thought of them, and let us know what you guys think. And until then, have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.